everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jade and I like to do things all beauty and makeup related. If that sounds good to you, then why not hit that subscribe button. Today I have a really exciting one because we will be reviewing and testing the Disney Morphe palette, Mickey and Friends. If you would like to see some swatches and how I created this look, please keep on watching. So guys, Morphe collaborated with Disney to bring out this beautiful palette. This is Mickey and Friends. This is the Truth Be Bold palette. First of all, can we talk about the packaging? I am in love. It's different, it's bold, it's colourful, and it really is fun. You know, Disney brings back so many childhood memories. I'm sure most of us grew up with Disney. And just to see something like this, it just feels so good. So this is the packaging, and like I said, it's bold, it's beautiful. Really, you can tell a lot of thought has been put into this packaging. This is the eyeshadow palette. Again, the same packaging as the box. Really nice. This is a bold, colourful palette. This is what the palette looks like. So you do have some pastels, but you do have a lot of bold, bright colours in here, and I am just so excited to use this. It's stunning. You've got your pink, you've got your red, your blues, your greens, and I like the way this palette goes from light to dark, and that pop of gold just looks really beautiful. I also love the way this palette has imprints on them. So you have Daisy, you have Mickey's thumb, you have Mickey, you have his shorts, you have Minnie, you have Donald, and yeah, you have Mickey just up here. So I'm hoping you can see the imprints of the characters. Let's get into the swatches. So I'm back and I've done something a bit different today. I did one of my eyes off camera because I wanted to play with this palette and try and do something completely different. I'm really happy with it, and if you want to see how I did create this look, please keep on watching. So the first shade that I'm going to take is this one here, and this is called Bat Those Lashes. So that is the pink applied, and I really do love that shade. Now we're going to go into this shade here called Out Loud and pop that on the outer corner. So that is the shade Out Loud applied. Really nice, pigmented. And now we're going to start blending out this shade here. And to do that, I'm going to take this coral pink here called Big Bows. That blend is really nice, beautiful, and it worked really well with the previous shade. So now we're going to blend out the darker purple And we're going to take this lighter purple here. Very happy with that. Those shades work well together, and just to darken it up a little bit, I'm going to go in with this dark purple here called Very Vixen and buff that into the outer edges. So now we have that all blended and all ready to go, we're going to cut the crease. Now I have been using the P. Louise Cut Carver for a few days now and I really do enjoy it. Just a little info, it smells like vanilla, it's really nice and soft and creamy. It's quite similar to Vaseline, but I do feel it's a lot easier to remove and it's not as sticky. It's quite soft. So we're going to do that now and I will show you how I do it on camera. So that is how I use the P. Louise Cut Carver. I really like it because it does give a clean cut, just as good as standard Vaseline, but I find that it's easier to remove and it's not sticky now. So now I'm gonna apply my base ready for the shimmer. So the base that I used was the P. Louise Base Pro, and this is in the shade Rumour 0.5. And I've just packed that onto the lid. So now let's apply the shimmer. The shade I'm going to take is this one here, and this is called Extra Sparkle. So that's the shade Extra Sparkle applied. Really happy with that. It did take a while with a brush, whereas you can use your finger, but I prefer using a brush. And what I'm going to do now is blend these two shades together. Now today I did something a bit different to what I usually do. I don't usually do wing liner, but I thought I'd go in and I use the P. Louise Glow Gel. And what I did was I warmed this up on my hand and then I just applied it as a wing. So let's do it. So that's the wing liner applied. I am experimenting. I don't usually do wing liner, but I'm very happy with that. What I did now was I took the P. Louise Cut Carver again, placed this here and then wiped it away. So that is the finished look and how I created it. What I'm going to do now is pop off camera, finish my makeup, and then be back to give you my final thoughts on this palette. So guys, this is the finished look using the Morphe Disney Mickey and Friends palette. I'm obsessed. I actually really like this look. The colours were pigmented, really beautiful, so easy to blend, and that shimmer, that gold shimmer, was so soft. I knew I was going to love this palette. The colour story screamed at me. I had to pick it up, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Colour story is so beautiful, and I love the fact you have these light pastel tones to help blend out these darker shades. I love the fact of having a black in here, but you also have the dark purple, the blue and the green to add depth to the corner of your eye. Really stunning. These shimmers in here, so this is the one that I used today, they are so soft. Honestly, they are soft and creamy. I was worried that they'd be a bit gritty. I'll just swatch another one. But they are really soft. Really happy with this palette, and this palette has not let me down. Another touch to this palette that I really like is in some of the shades you do have an imprint of the characters, which I just think really completes this palette. I think this palette would be good for anyone, especially if you want to explore colour, because I like the way it is laid out. Really pleasing to the eye. It is kind of colour coordinated, and you do have your lights to darks, which I just think is so helpful, and it is a beautiful palette. So guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. I would love to know what your favourite Disney movie was. I bet there's so many favourites out there, and I'd love to hear which one was yours. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today's video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!